Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, let's update our view on cryptocurrency, Bitcoin in particular. So today its most important information stands mostly on the high time frames. So market hits predefined significant targets. So first is the monthly COP, which is 67 as we said, and this is minimum target of the volatility breakout pattern. Currently it is still a question how market will respond to the reaching of the same top and creating the new all-time high. As usually, it could show the two type of reaction. Either it will be kind of the wash and rinse and some pullback here, or if market really stands strong, it should stand around this level. So it should it could move slightly higher or be slightly lower, but it should not show any deep retracement. It should stand relatively flat. That will be clear sign, indication that market is ready to go higher to the next destination point. So since market just has reached this level, we do not see it yet what particular price action will be formed, and it means that we should not be too hurry up with the decision making. Besides, anyway, if you are considering taking the long position, it makes sense to wait, as you do not want to buy at an all-time high. So probably you will prefer to get some pullback. And there are some reasons exist for that. So first of all, as I said, COP targets has been completed. On the lower time frame, as you can see on the weekly chart, market stands at the overbought. Usually when you consider market touch the overbought, it shows at least minor pullback here. So if even we do not take into consideration the reaching of the COP, it means that here also some minor pullback could happen somewhere to maybe 63 area, slightly lower. This is the minimal pullback that market could form. Of course, it's not really big, but we also have some hopes that maybe a bit deeper retracement might be formed. It's just because of the overbought, and additionally we have the few patterns. Taking the view on this, making a view on this shape of this pattern, you can see that the CD leg shows definitely the acceleration here. It means that whatever pullback happens, market should proceed higher to the XOP target of this ABC bottom pattern. This XOP, as we already talked about this last time, stands in a row with the butterfly target. So if butterfly stands around 75, XOP stands approximately 77. So they are relatively close to each other. This will be next destination point. So now we know the next destination point. We know that market should proceed higher based on the price action that we have. And the last thing that we know that some pullback here probably could happen, but we do not know the scale of this pullback. So, and actually the relation to this pullback will be different depending on what you would like to do. If you would like to buy cryptocurrency, then you need to keep an eye on the daily chart. Here's, by the way, our ABCD pattern also is completed. But as I said, this acceleration we should go higher later. So this pattern we do not need anymore here. For the daily, on the daily chart, those of you who would like to buy cryptocurrency has to pay attention to this thrusting action, because it prepares the great background for a Jordan Napoli pattern. With the 3x3, you could see it's great thrust, now close below the 3x3. And any pullback here could provide you and give you the bread and butter buy. This bread and butter buy will be a great chance to go along, because even on the first bounce, it's relatively safe to buy based on the momentum, the impulse that we have here. Because market has an inertia and it very rare turns in V shapes, usually a W shapes reversal. And bread and butter, the first retracement usually shows the returning back just because of the momentum of the previous thrust. This is some so-called also momentum trade by the other traders. And we think that this will be a great opportunity, because if market will continue upward action, you will be in the market. If later deep downside action will happen, well, you could get some profit here on this pullback, or at least out on the break even. So this is, we think, the major thing that we need to keep an eye on the daily chart. This is bread and butter trade based on the thrust. Supposedly, the bread and butter could start from some more or less significant level, so it should be the 30% support of the thrusting action. So, and the 30% stands around 56.50. 56.60, here's the 59 additional level here. So in this area, if market will drop to this level, potentially the bread and butter could start. That's the ideas for those who would like to buy cryptocurrency and watch for the level where to enter. Now for the bears. For the bears, situation not as pleasant as for the bulls, just because you can see the tendency. And bears could count only on some minor speculative trade to take bet on some minor pullback, some retracement. But at the current moment, we do not have yet any signs that retracement already started. So we don't have any patterns, we don't have any sharp drop, we don't have even signs of the wash and rinse. So all that we have is that market hits the target and stands inside of the recent upward swing. So for taking the short position, and even on the hourly chart, we also do not have yet something really special. I would call this as some kind of the bearish action. It's mostly some minor pullback, minor retracement. So, and for taking the position, you need to see the signs of the reaction of the market on the major targets that we have, especially on the monthly COP. Something should be formed here that will suggest the deep reaction, because if reaction will happen, it will be more or less deep, as we have target on the monthly chart. So correspondingly, on the fall time frame chart, on the daily chart, this reaction should be extended. And you should not be aware and worry that you miss this opportunity, miss this trade. It's just because if reaction happens, it will be visible and you can't miss it. And besides, market stands at the weekly overbought, so together they should provide something more or less significant. Currently, no signs of that yet. So, and I think that for taking a short position, it would be better to wait and sit on the hands by far and watch what will happen.